Hi friends, welcome back to Reverence Meditation Studio. We are going to talk on a very important topic. Nowadays, it is of prime importance. How to save your mind from the little stresses in day-to-day life. We are not talking about big traumatic stresses, but by doing little things, being little aware about the day-to-day activities and how can you save your mind with these things. See, it's COVID situation, we are working from home. I'm personally IT architect, so I know what are the things, what are the issues. Whole day, we are already going through a lot of stress, and we, instead of saving our mind from the additional stress, we do little things which put us under more stress. Now, this is my personal experience. This is not something philosophical discussion. Of course, I'm just going to throw some light on very important things. So I'm going to talk about the three things which struck my mind, which add the stress in our daily life. Number one is social media. Now, social media like WhatsApp, number one, your Instagram, Twitter, etc. Now, how it adds to the stress? See, I was going through one course, and that PhD lady was saying the social media is a world of interpretation, but I say it is the world of misinterpretation. So what happens is every now and then when we get a break, we go to the WhatsApp. Let's say we send a post. Now we keep waiting. What response I'm getting? Hey, this guy didn't respond to my my post, or this guy didn't respond to my happy birthday message. We don't know what is going on the other side. That guy might be busy, maybe in a meeting, but we are continuously interpreting or misinterpreting what is going on. Another example, on Facebook, we have a lot of content nowadays. You can see there are social issues, political issues, and we go and comment on something or on someone's post. We don't even know that person, but we go there, we argue, we counter argue, and then that little time which we get, we unnecessarily catch the attention of the stressful things. I have done it. I mean, if you guys are not doing, very good, but what I'm saying is don't indulge into doing these things unnecessarily, going somewhere and putting some comments which are not which is not going to help you. So the point is, don't keep interpreting, misinterpreting what is going on. Just use the social media in your own favor, So number one. Now number two, very important thing. See, what happens is we are stressed, we want some relief, we have some free time in the night. Now what do? We log into Netflix, Amazon Prime, and we start these kind of series, Sacred Games, Mirzapur. Now, I'm not going to point out that this series is good, this series is bad. That's not the point here. The point is, right now, all this content is available on the web series, on Netflix, etc. Majorly, I see sex, violence, suspense, thriller. These things are catching more attention. And because these things sell more, these guys are producing more and more that kind of content. And we unconsciously, because it is so fascinating, so attractive, we get indulged. We complete seasons after seasons. We take pride like, hey, I completed that season within 2 days, 3 days, Game of Thrones. But guys, I have done it. Prison Break, 24, and whatnot, House of Cards. I have personally done it, but just tell me one thing, after finishing the season, or after watching an episode of Mirzapur, do you feel joyful or do you feel more frustrated and angry? You don't have to answer me, you will feel the disturbed sleep pattern, anxieties, because there is a reason. These kind of negative contents, your subconscious is absorbing like a sponge. You know it or you don't know it, we are feeding this garbage into our minds,
day in and day out, and instead of getting a relief from watching TV, you are getting more stressed. Sometimes it happens like whole day you're so good, you have spent good amount of time with your family, you log into the Netflix, start watching this kind of negative and this kind of series, and then you come out angry, frustrated. And if you do this for over a period of time, guys, you are heading for a disaster. This is the main cause of depression, anxieties going on in youth. We are unnecessarily taking pride without knowing what's happening, and these guys are flooding the web series. There is no censorship. F word is so thrilling, and you feel pride, status quo. But guys, this is going to hamper. This is my personal experience I am saying. So number 2, watch the content consciously. I am not advising this is good and this is bad. One more time, I am just repeating. What I am saying is, choose the content consciously, so that time you can spend to relieve yourself, to learn something new. If you go to if you choose to watch it consciously, there are a lot of good contents on Netflix and Amazon Prime. See, the tool itself is never bad. How you use it, that is very much important. The third thing, how you can save your mind from this stress. Anything what we choose to relax ourselves. So I spoke about TV. Now let's say song and music. We have Gaana.com and we have so many apps. What happens is, if again you choose the content like the rock songs. See, I'm not against anything. What I'm trying to say is, I'm a big fan of rock, and I'm a big fan of so many different kinds of music. But if you choose the content which will again trigger the the surge of emotions in your mind, and you come out of that frustrated or agitated, so these things are draining your energy. So we have a limited supply of energy. If we are doing replenishing energy with meditation, pranayama, yoga, very good. But what I'm saying is, these relaxation options, with all this knowledge, we can use the same apps, we can use the same TV, but the conscious attention and awareness, what we do will help our mind a lot. Now, last but not least, in this particular work from home situation, how can you save your mind from the controlling nature? Lot of things at home, outside home, they are happening without our control, and if you are the guy, you are the person in the family who wants to control everything, what my kids are doing, what my parents are doing, what my wife is doing, what my spouse is doing, what is happening is that controlling nature is restricting your abilities a lot. You are not unlimited, you are totally limited, holding yourself and controlling. So these things are tightening, tightening your body, tightening your neck, tightening your mind. Instead, just let go. I'm not saying that you have to be a guidepost in your family. Definitely you have to motivate them, but just lose the controls a little and just see what happens. You are free, your mind expands and you feel the bliss. So okay, till this time we are talking what we should not do, okay, but I want to end this video that what I do when I have this free time, instead of I'm saying logging into these things. So number one, what you can do is like 15 to 20 minutes of meditation. Now you have lot of videos on YouTube, lot of apps. I personally recommend Sattva app from Guruji Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. Very beautiful meditations. You do some pranayama, and yoga. Yoga, you don't have to do all difficult postures, but there is a Sahaj yoga. You can just practice 10-15 minutes of stretching and breathing. So see, we have the free time, and what we are trying to do here is we are choosing to do meditation. We are choosing to do pranayama. Now read books. Again, when we read books, choose what we read. There are a lot of good books like Ashtavakra Gita. We have good content from Osho. So this, day-to-day life, see, it is said that how you live your day is how you live your life. So that is a very important statement. So how I choose what I do in my free time, and my left brain has thoroughly been used for whole day in analytical skills, in solving my issues. My brain is thinking. Now I need to shift to the right brain, which is music, art, creativity. But if I again go into the things which I discussed, the don'ts, still your left brain is working, guys. You have not shifted to the right brain. So do the right things for right brain, and then with all this combination, I am sure that we will be able to save our mind on daily basis in doing these things consciously and with awareness. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. I am Ravi Desai from Reverence Meditation Studio. Thank you.